Well, this will certainly be a weird topic to talk about. How's it going, everyone? Lord Danny here with a very strange confession to make. I have a severe fear of Mecha. Some of you might remember my top 5 Metal Sonic incarnations video, and the number 5 spot on the list was taken by Mecha from Super Mario Bros. Z. Looking back, this probably wasn't the best choice to make, since a few people pointed out that I should have at least mentioned the Brotherhood of Metallics from the Sonic comics, and then I had far too many people saying to me,
"You're not a real Sonic fan. Mecha was in Sonic 3. Everyone knows that."
To that I say, it was a different Mecha. Yes, it's the exact same character sprite, but in Super Mario Bros. Z, his story was very different, and I really liked it. Plus, I suppose nostalgia took over when I made the choice to include him on the list. But still, I'm well aware that Mecha is in Sonic 3, and I will be talking about my own experiences with that a little later. But first, let me just answer the one question on your mind right now.
Did the egg really come before the chicken?
I meant the other question.
Is this clickbait?
Okay, I'm here to just tell you about why I have a fear of Mecha. Way back when I was 7 years old, I discovered the animated web series Super Mario Bros. Z, made by Mark Haynes, who was known as Alvin Earthworm back in the day. I wasn't a Sonic fan back then. I only really watched the old Sonic cartoons and later introduced myself to the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games franchise. I was watching it mainly for the Mario characters, and I was very curious about Sonic being included. Bear in mind that I was 7 at the time. I couldn't read or understand half the words on screen, so I depended on the visuals more than anything else. I thought that the story was an actual official game or something. Now when I watch the series again, I laugh at the fact that I used to believe that. The opening scene shows Mecha appearing in Mario's world, but when I first saw the silhouette, I thought it was Sonic. I was absolutely horrified when he killed the Goomba for the Chaos Emerald, and then I was more horrified in the 3rd episode when he beat up Yoshi. These episodes stuck in my mind, but recently I've been re-watching the series since I'm in the process of making my own fandub. I forgot about the later episodes because they were much longer, but when I watched them again, I realised that I had just blocked them from my memory. There's a scene where Mecha destroys Yoshi's Island after killing the Axum Ranger's eggs and knocking out the Koopa brothers. For me as a kid, that was pretty distressing. Episode 7 of the series was also something I blocked out of my memory. Not necessarily because of Mecha, but the whole Midas World plot actually freaks me out. The idea of being trapped in an alternate dimension in an endless loop until you starve to death was terrifying, and the Super Mario Galaxy Speed Comet music really didn't help with my level of stress, since that soundtrack never failed to make me panic. It was interesting to re-watch the episode though, because I do remember watching it when it was first released and feeling relieved that Mecha was reduced to a minor threat while in the Midas world. It was also kind of fun to discover that a lot of video game soundtracks I've recognised over the years originally came from that episode, such as the theme of Dr. Wily's castle from Mega Man 2. I had no idea that I'd heard it in the series, but at some point later in life I did play Mega Man 2, I heard the track, and then I hummed to the tune I thought I had never heard before. It was so weird. While I was terrified of Mecha, I definitely tried to cope with a sort of Stockholm Syndrome reaction. I tried to put on a play for my school and gathered quite a few of my friends to take part, and I put on these blue robot boots so that I could fill the role of Mechasonic. For a 7-year-old, I was definitely committed. I also became weirdly fascinated with Metal Sonic. I wasn't a massive fan of the Sonic games, but when Winter Olympics came out, I was strangely overjoyed to see that Metal Sonic was playable, since in Super Mario Bros. Z, Metal Sonic was the original form of Mechasonic. But if Metal Sonic was ever the enemy challenger, I became really tense. It's funny, isn't it? It's like I'm completely okay with Mechasonic so long as I am Mechasonic, even now with me working on the fandub where I voiced the character. It's just such a strange way of coping.
Curse you, Sonic! You will never leave this island alive!
So, with Super Mario Bros. Z out of the way, let's fast forward to later on in my life. I became a Sonic fan by the age of 10, and from there onwards, I bought a lot of Sonic games. On my 11th birthday, I received the Sonic Mega Collection for the PlayStation 2, and I had plenty of fun with it. I then found out that Mechasonic was actually a real character, with the exact same sprite as the one in Super Mario Bros. Z. It took me years to actually get good at the classic games, since I often saved my progress when I had been on the level for 9 minutes, so... You Sonic fans know the pain of having to restart from the beginning. Now, I was playing Sonic and Knuckles as Knuckles. I knew that Mechasonic would appear somewhere as a boss battle, but I knew it was going to be towards the end in the Sky Sanctuary zone. Well, the game went by pretty fast. So again, you guys will probably know that when you play as Knuckles in the Hidden Palace zone, you literally don't do anything. I was expecting it to be a full level, as always, until encountering the Sky Sanctuary teleporter at the end after about 15 seconds of just running. I recognised that thing because I had previously completed Sonic Generations, so I became a little tense, but I thought that I'd get to play through the stage for 2 acts as normal. Nope. As soon as Knuckles entered the level, it's a boss fight. Oh look, it's only Egg Robo, and that's okay. Okay, let's just fight Egg Robo then. Wait, okay, wait. Why is he grabbing me? I can't move. Wait, okay, this is not normal. It's just a normal boss fight, you know, it's just a normal boss fight. Okay, what's going on? Why can't I move? Wait, what's that? Wait, what's the music playing for? Wait, no! Like, for someone like me who is terrified of that 2-dimensional pixel, being unable to move while in the hands of another villain at the mercy of him was absolutely terrifying. Just watching the camera pan as that final boss music played as Mechasonic was slowly revealed, I was just terrified. It all just came out of nowhere. Well, I did beat the boss and I felt like I had conquered my fear, but he went super. So I had to deal with that while listening to that strangely familiar music.
I'll crush you!
And then I finally beat the game. But I didn't get all of the Chaos Emeralds. So I was treated to this lovely image at the end of the game, knowing that no matter how far I go, I'll always be defeated by that mechanical demon. I haven't played Sonic & Knuckles since... that was like 3 years ago. Well, all I can say is that it's great that the sprite was replaced in the reboot of Super Mario Bros. Z, and it's even greater that he's a forgotten Sonic character, never to be seen in a game since Are You Kidding Me? You know, I really did want to get that game, but now I have a valid reason to never play it. Ever. It sounds like I'm exaggerating the fear, but I'm really not. A friend of mine likes to frighten me by sending me images of Mechasonic, and they actually do scare me. Even when I was making that thumbnail for my fandub preview, I found myself occasionally shaking or feeling my heart jump when I made the image of Mechasonic too dark. There's just something about that sprite looking you dead in the eyes. It freaks me out. I really do wish that I could just get over this little fear of mine. But how can I? It's just something that's been built into my head ever since I was little. I've been afraid of this guy for 12 years and counting. I can't exactly go to a therapist and say, hey, so I'm afraid of this video game character who consists of like 20 pixels, maybe less. I'd look crazy. I guess all I can do is deal with it. I'm very good at masking the fear or laughing it off, and I'm also pretty open with some of my friends and family members about it. But I suppose I just have to accept that because this fear developed when I was so young and remained with me all those years, I can never really get over it. Even making this new fandom has been giving me nightmares of either being killed by Mechasonic or becoming him and killing those around me. So that's all there is to it, really. There's another thing I probably shouldn't have shared openly on the internet, but since this channel is a Sonic channel, I just thought it would be fun and maybe it'll help me a little. I don't think editing the video will be good for my brain though. You can guarantee I'll have nightmares after this video is uploaded. Do any of you guys have anything like this? Like a really obscure fear that makes no sense but was caused in your childhood so you just kind of accept it? I'd feel even better if someone else said that they had a fear of Mechasonic because of Super Mario Bros. Z. I feel so alone right now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed delving into the dark pits of my mind. Also, if you're wondering how I can have Metal Sonic as a favourite character, then again, it's literally because of this weird Stockholm Syndrome thing I had when I was a kid. I associated him with Mechasonic, the character I feared, but in my 7-year-old mind, I created this weird alliance with him, since I used to even believe Metal Sonic was a good Sonic robot. It's really weird to explain, my childhood logic was all over the place. But yeah, I stuck to Metal Sonic out of Mechasonic trauma. Wow, I somehow made liking a Sonic character really dark. Happy Halloween everybody, I guess. This is Danny signing out.